Hi, I'm Carrie Sherburne, Senior Editor at What They Think, and I'm pleased to be here with Craig Hall, who is the Managing Director of Capita Document and Information Services in the UK.
Correct.
And you guys have a tremendous story. Maybe you could just start by telling us a little bit about Capita.
Capita is the largest business process outsourcing company in the UK.
Okay.
Employs, so I think it's somewhere in the region of about 60,000 people in the UK. And Capita Document and Information Services is the document business of the group.
And so you have been working with Ironsides technology as you've done some new installations with Xerox equipment, right?
Yeah, we looked at the market because we wanted to try and build I suppose what people refer to as a true white paper factory. And in so doing, we sort of went for what we believe was the best of breed solution in order to do that. So we have a mixture of Xerox in Pikas, CMC wrapping lines, Bell and Howell postal consolidation, and then sitting above all that is Ironside to control, I suppose, what people refer to as the ADF, the Automated Document Factory.
So, for example, if a job comes in to your shop, how do you track it through? What does Ironsides do for you there?
What we try and do in this world is, there's an expression people use, commingle. So what we're trying to do is join multiple clients together into a single workflow in order to get the best productivity while they're getting the longest run lengths. So, which is why we're using paper wrap and we're using white paper from start to finish. When the data comes in, we're effectively tracking it from the moment we receive the data. Then how can we make it join or commingle, if that's the right way to describe it, with which other files that we're getting? So whether I have the same SLA, the format of the document, can it be joined together with different customers? And Ironside is tracking all that in each stream, I suppose is the best way to describe it. So it tracks it from which stream we allocate it to, and then it flows all the way through the factory. So we're tracking using Hunkler web inspection from the printing perspective, then again on the CMCs, and again on the Bell and Howells. And Ironside is sort of sitting above all that, giving us that sort of single view, that's the best way to describe it, of that document from end to end.
And if there's a problem, if a piece is damaged or there's some other problem with it, what happens with the reprints?
It's a closed loop. So effectively we're using 2D barcodes all the way through this from the moment we start to print. So it's being tracked and read on every single page, on every single piece of equipment all the way through that end process. I mean, we now have I suppose an MI dashboard, if that's the best way to describe it, that you can literally just touch and drill down into, and you can take it right down into an individual record.
And so if something is damaged, it boots it out, and then it automatically requeues it for reprint.
Exactly that. It will just get diverted on one of the machines, and effectively, as you say, complete closed loop, goes back round at the end of the job, gets remade, goes back into a stream, and then it gets manufactured.
And in the past, they might have had to go through all the pieces and look for it?
Well, in the past, people used paper as a way of tracking it. You used to use batches, all those types of things. Or even if you were using barcodes, those types of technology, quite often they were sort of separated. So you'd be using it just for one piece of equipment rather than through the whole process. So yeah, it makes our life easier.
It's interesting because I'd spent quite a bit of time talking with your operations guy, Richard Hooper, and I told him, I've talked to a lot of printers and I've never seen an operation like this. This is really, really, it's like near lights out as you can get.
Yeah, we're obviously not a fan of people, as you can tell. So obviously, like all these things, you want to try and be as efficient as possible and run your manufacturing with as fewer people as possible. Using technology like Ironside gives us the ability to do that, just to try and flow it all through. It's a transactional business, so it's all SLA driven. So therefore, we use a dashboard that is effectively, I suppose, an overview of the status at any one moment in time. We have big screens above every piece of equipment just to give that visibility that, are we going to hit that SLA?
That's great.
That's what it's all about.
That's true. Very exciting. Thank you for sharing with us.
You're welcome.